All right, good morning. This is Robert. This is going to be the next part on my weekly journal on how to lose 100 pounds in 6 months. I am going to make other videos, and if you've been watching, I've had a lot of videos on political, religious stuff. And so for those of you who have watched those, I want to thank you. I hope you're subscribing. I hope you're subscribing to these. If you're watching these videos, I know it's all the same subscription, but if you're getting in there, you're catching a lot of different things. I have a dog over my shoulder back in the backyard back there, somebody else's dog, who's kind of yelping this morning, so please be patient. He may be a little distracting. Just to give you an update, this is a quick update. I got so many things going on. I want to make another video after this. I was in the middle of making some other ones, and it takes so long to get them uploaded. It's a morning time, so I'm getting ready to go to work. And really, I try to get them uploaded before I leave the house. And since I'm on call, I never know when I'm going to get that very first call, how early it's going to be, and it takes quite a while to make them to get them uploaded, longer than it does to make them. And so give me a second here. I'll get right to it. Okay. As you know, I started out at 360 in the first week of June. Now we are in the second, third week of almost September. It is September, and I have a couple of months left to go to wrap this up. I started out, my BMI was 51 point something at that weight. Which is way too high. I've always been really athletic. When I grew up, I played baseball and I did wrestling and played football. Did a lot of different things. I did, just as a side of those, I did weightlifting, not for bodybuilding, but just because I had to stay cardio-muscular in shape to do those things. When I became a teenager, being in a small town, Oklahoma, Bixby's the name of the town. When I lived down there, I would go and have side jobs as a teenager, and that would be things like hauling hay. So that's a real dirty, heavy job. Not a lot of kids do that anymore. The small bales of hay that we hauled, or the square bales, they don't even make them hardly anymore. You can't hardly find them. It's basically the big round bales. Anyways, that'd be a summer job. In the winter time, we would cut firewood and do firewood, and there were a lot of different things. And I did a lot of other jobs. I did all kinds of jobs. But the idea is that I was physically really active, ran in 5Ks and did different things, and so it was when I put on weight, I have battled back and forth, and at times I've been really good about losing weight, and at times I've been really bad. When I was younger like that, as a teenager, I would eat huge amounts of food and not gain a weight, not gain an ounce. And so it became a habit of mine to overeat, to overindulge. I never could just eat a hamburger. It always had to be a double hamburger. I always had to have double everything, and then double size order of fries, double size Coke. And so I was constantly taking in too much food. When I ate in front of other people, especially when I was in a social group, like with the family and church and things like that, I, as a religious person, I was told by Scripture to watch our gluttony. So just as that, it was always in the back of my mind, I would always, in front of other people, try to watch so I didn't eat so much. Let's take recently at the church, the last several years, we've had a chili cook-off. And I would always enter that, and just for fun. I never really expect to win anything. It's just a social gathering, and so everybody brings chili, okay? And so I would bring a chili, and they have the little styrofoam bowls, and in the bottom of each little styrofoam bowl, I would try the different chilies. So there might be a dozen or better different pots of chili, and I'd do just a little bit, just a couple of tablespoons at the bottom of each, so I could try each different one. Of course, if you were watching me, I was always aware that I'm going over and getting multiple bowls of chili, and if they don't know, they think I'm really, down in the chili, but I was cautious to just put a little bit in the bottom. And so it became an issue where, I would always be careful in front of others not to really eat a lot. And that was probably the one time when other people might look at it and go, wow, he's really putting it away. But if I was eating at family gatherings or something like that, you get the dessert plate, not the dessert saucer, not the little piece of dessert. You get the dessert plate, and I want a piece of this pie and a piece of that cake and the fudge and the cookie, and you kind of put it on there, or it's a potluck thing, and you're going through with your plate. Oh, I haven't tried that yet. I want some of that. Oh, there's something else. Let me try that. And it's habit. You become where you're putting away so many calories and taking in so much stuff. So my appetite was rather huge. I can't say that I've defeated that. All I can say is that I'm more aware of it, more cautious of it, more thinking about, okay, well, I need to eat the chicken, but if there's a big piece of really looks like juicy pot roast there, I might try that with the chicken. And if it's that fried chicken, somebody's saying, oh, you've got to try the fried chicken too. If you haven't tried this or if you haven't tried that, then I get tempted really, really bad. But today, I stepped on the scale and I'm feeling pretty good. I am, like I say, I am in this battle of the bulge. I am winning slowly but surely. Today the weight was 282. That still leaves me 22 pounds to go. A couple months to get there. It's tough. It's tough. As you know, the last couple of months, the last couple of weeks, if you've been watching my videos, I've had some really big challenges. I've ate out at lunchtime a couple of times, put away more carbs than I should have, had rice on my dinners, or I ate Chinese, or a couple weeks ago I actually stopped at McDonald's and ate something, and I stopped at Taco Bueno and ate something, and so that was rough. Holiday with family gathering was rough. And so the last couple of weeks I probably haven't lost as much weight as I would have liked to, but I can't complain because I am losing weight, and I am knocking it off. I am getting there. I'm fully capable of gaining and getting that goal, even with the physical injuries that I've been sustaining. I've been trying to find ways to work around them. We talked about projects I'm doing here in the yard. So I just want to encourage you, like I've said before, you hang in there, you keep going. Don't give up. If you're watching these videos, I hope you find them encouraging. I want you to know that you have ups and downs. Last week I lost a pound. This week I've lost 3 pounds. There's just going to be that mix. There are things in life that are so much more important than what your BMI is and all that. I understand that if you get super morbidly obese, that you are taking your life in your own hands, and the days of how many years you might have left, you probably could count on one hand if you're over 60 or 70% BMI. But hey, you've got to do what you've got to do. If whatever it takes to lose the weight, whether it's a gastro bypass surgery or doing shakes or just making a complete split, a complete break from your habits in any way possible, getting into a personal trainer, whatever nutritionist, whatever it takes to overcome these things. Am I skinny? No, by no means. Am I at my right weight? Not even close. I'm not full of myself here. All I have done now is I've gone from being super morbidly obese to morbidly obese, as the phrase, as they call it today. Or, for those of you who know where this comes from, I've gone from being a fatty fatso to being a fatty fatso, okay? So, just hang in there, keep me in your prayers. I continue to work at it, and I will overcome. And again, like I say, if you're watching the other videos, you're seeing that I am mixing politics and religion in a lot of different things. I know that there's a lot of things that I'm talking about there, and I do encourage you, if you're not watching them, to check them out, and maybe you'll find something interesting, make some comments, whatever you want to do. Watching these videos, like I say, I hope you find that encouraging as well. Share these videos, tell others about them. We are going through this together, okay? And we are going to come out on the other side victorious. And today, like I say, we're just celebrating losing 3 pounds and watching that BMI continue to decline and getting into the small clothes. I think I got to go put another notch in my belt. Okay, God bless you. You have a great day.